So the version history shows us how many times the document's been opened, who's done things to it, when, all the way from when it was first uploaded in September, and as you can see, this document, which is fairly typical for our team, has been opened 25 times. It also means that if the program has questions, we send something back to them, they don't understand why we've made changes, they don't like a change, we can always go back to where we were by doing things like viewing it or restoring a previous version. So this is incredibly helpful to our team as well as to the programs. So basically, once a document's gone all the way through everything up to uploaded, we then build the web pages, and then we move into the next part of our process, which is QA and QC, quality assurance and quality control, and that's where we actually check every single web page. We circulate it through our team, make sure everything's in place and working before we send it out to the programs. And we have a whole new workflow for that, and slightly different, same principles, slightly different categories. So we've got things are active, they might be published, resolved, they might be in revision, waiting for more information. And for the last month or so, this is what we've been doing, actually more than a month now. And every morning, everybody goes in and we check all the various statuses and what's been assigned to us. So, for instance, I've got a number of documents here in my active files, and I can take a look at the document, similar to what I showed you earlier. Everything is identified, except this time by URL, as to what section it belongs to, what the page is, and in here in the description, actually what all the problems are and who's been assigned to fix them. So this is absolutely critical, again, reminding you there's over 1,300 documents. This is actually how we know what's going on at any given time. Once I've gone through my web page, I go in, I make my suggested changes, and down here I can actually categorize it, I can prioritize it, so sometimes something might even be a showstopper. We haven't had any of those, but that would mean we'd actually have to stop building until we can fix that problem. Again, the same section, now I might assign it to somebody else to work on, let them know what the status is, and as well as what type of issue it is. So maybe there's a missing file, maybe it's a link that's incorrect, content problems, anything and everything that could possibly go wrong. And finally, what type of issue? So is it functionality, or is it a technical issue? Is it content? If it's functionality, for example, Mojgan, our web developer, then knows that she might need to take that over to Sims, to our web people. So that's kind of our workflow in a nutshell. Thanks very much.